Hi, everyone. We wish we could see you out there. I was going to say it's so good to see you, but we can't see you, but you can see us. So we're going to show you how to make today's craft. We are going to be making crystals. And you have a package, and I want you to unpackage all of the things that you have for today's craft. You're going to have 2 jars. You'll have 2 pipe cleaners. You'll have some foil, some magic powder, 2 pencils. You'll have some food coloring, 4 jar lids,
paint,
and
a paintbrush.
What you will need is we'll need some water. So you're going to need to have some water on hand. We have it in a pitcher. You guys can put it in a cup, or you can just go ahead in your jars. You're going to put 2 cups of water in each of your jars. So you can do that however you want to do that.
And you'll also need a plate for your paint, because you're going to want to put your paint on something. So ask your parents what you can use.
Paper plate, paper bowl, even some oil would work well too. So today, your lesson today was about Zacchaeus, and what the lesson taught you was that God knows who you are. And so the reason we pick this craft is because we're going to start with one thing, and it's going to turn into something else. And we want you to kind of like realize that we see ourselves as one thing, but God sees us as something else. So today, to start, are you ready? We're going to use the water. We're going to put 2 cups of water in each of the containers. And then you're going to have mom or dad or big sister, big brother put this in the microwave and heat the water so that the water's fairly hot. Okay, so we're going to put the two cups of water in. And you'll see there's a measurement on your jars that'll show you where 2 cups is. And have someone put that in the microwave and warm your water. Okay, while someone's warming your water, you've got some pipe cleaners. And you can roll your pipe cleaners in any way you want to roll them up. They just need to be able to fit into your jar. For the one that I did, I twirled it around my finger once, and then I just kept twirling around it. Till I got it all the way together, like this. Okay, on Lauren, the one that Lauren did, she did a star. So you could do it in any shape you want. Just make sure that it'll fit in the lid of your jar, because when you're done, you don't want to break your crystals when they come back out. So at the very end of mine, kind of twisted it around, but I guess you don't really have to, just to keep it kind of together, okay? So you have your pipe cleaner like this. Lauren has her pipe cleaner like that. And then you're going to tie it in a knot around the pipe cleaner. You're going to tie it in a knot, tie it twice. Okay, and then you're going to do that with your second pipe cleaner. You're going to make the same thing in a different shape, in the same shape, however you want to do it, okay? So by then, you should have your water back. It should be warm. You're going to take your powder, and this is borax for in case you want to know what it is, and you're going to pour it in your jar. And then you're going to take one of your food colorings and you're going to put some food coloring in the jar and make it dark, because the darker that you put The darker that you make this, the brighter your crystals are going to be when it's done. And then we're just going to stir this up because we want all the borax to kind of melt inside the jar. You're going to take your pencil. And you want to hold this on the side of the jar just so you kind of know where to tie this to your pencil. It has to be under the water line. Okay? So when I tie it, what I do is I wrap it around a couple times. And then you tie it. You probably want to do a knot so that it doesn't come undone. Okay, now I'm just going to put this dip it into the liquid once just to kind of get it wet so that it'll sink. Okay. And then you're going to hang this like that. Take your piece of aluminum foil and you're just going to put this over the top. And then find a very, very, very safe place to leave your jar. And tomorrow, when we come back, we're going to unveil our crystals. Those will need to stay in there overnight. And when we open them tomorrow night, tomorrow, when we do our craft tomorrow, you'll have a crystal similar to this. And you're going to be doing 2 of these. So you have the second jar. You're going to do the exact same thing with the second jar, but you use your blue food coloring for the other jar. So you'll have a blue one and you'll have one other color that you'll have for your crystals. Now there's one more thing we're going to do today that's actually in preparation for tomorrow's lesson.
So you have 4 mason jar lids. They're all the circles in the metal. What we're going to do is paint these. So you're just going to want to take your paint that we give you and you're going to want to put it on the plate that your parents okayed for you to put it on. Take your brush and you just want to paint the silver side. So there's a silver side and a white side. You want to paint the silver side. And it's going to take a couple coats. So paint like that. Put it down and let it dry and do your next one. And then once it dries a little bit, you'll come back and do a second coat so it covers the whole thing. And you'll do that until it looks like you can't see the silver underneath. If you want some of the silver showing, these are going to turn into fish, so you can leave some of the silver showing as well. And you'll just let those dry overnight, and we're going to use these another day for a different craft. That's it, right?
Yes, that's all for us today. Can't wait to be with you again tomorrow. And I so miss you guys being here. I love watching your faces and I love having you be here with us. I'm really going to miss that, but we're going to have fun anyway. So we'll see you tomorrow.